Good morning, everyone. My name is Adarsh, and I'm a software engineer at Hitachi, Vantara. Today I'm here to discuss how we addressed one of the most pressing challenges into the modern SaaS environment to implement a scalable and non-intrusive IAM solution for the multi-tenant environments. Now, before diving into the solution, I would like to take a few moments to give you an overview of our business. So we specialize into the data infrastructure, including storage, convert systems, and data management softwares designed for the mission-critical applications in the industries with the stringent compliance and the security requirements, such as power plants, transmission systems, financial institutions, and so many others. So our solutions are deployed on-premises and integrated seamlessly with the hybrid cloud environments. We standardized Kubernetes for all of our software stack. Now, as we work with the multiple product teams developing products in hybrid as a service model, the authentication and authorization were the cross-cutting concerns for us. So, instead of every team building this, we decided to make it a common service. So the vision was to create a lightweight, non-intrusive IAM solution for the multi-tenant environments. So how we solve this? So we have leveraged Istio service mesh to route and intercept the request. For authentication, we integrated an enhanced multitenant-aware OAuth2 proxy. So OAuth2 proxy again is an open source project. We have made some enhancements to it. Now we have integrated with an identity provider. For our use case, we have utilized Keycloak that offers the centralized authentication and the SSO capabilities. And now finally, we needed a fine-grained authorization. And for that, we picked Open Policy Agent that allows us to enforce runtime dynamic policies for the individual tenants. Okay, so now let me explain this with a flow diagram. Okay, so all of our services are deployed within the Istio service mesh, and the target applications are also running with the Envoy sidecar. So we have utilized Istio authorization policies that actually force the authentication. So these policies are actually intercept the requests that are going to the application and enforce them to get authenticated first before reaching to the application itself. Now, once user sends a request, Envoy proxy route that request to the common auth proxy for the authentication. Now, since it's a multi-tenant-aware auth proxy, it first tries to identify that request belongs to which tenant by looking into the domain or specific header from the incoming request. Once it identifies the tenant, it fetches the respected provider configurations from a local cache Redis, and then it redirects the request to the relevant IDP. So we can integrate with this solution with the n number of IDPs. For example, we can seamlessly integrate with Auth0, Keycloak, Okta, Google, and there are so many standard IDPs. Now, the IDP checks the user credentials and sends back the response to the Auth2 proxy, either confirming the user is authenticated or denying the access. Now, if the user authenticated successfully, proxy transfers the user context and the request details to an open policy agent to check if the user has the right permission to access the requested resource. Now, open policy agent evaluates the tenant-specific policies against the user roles and sends back a decision to Auth2 proxy, either allowing or denying the request. Now, once the user authorized successfully, common auth proxy informs Istio that the request has been approved, and it sets a valid session against this request. Now, finally, the Istio transfers the request to the actual target application. So this is how the end-to-end process, and this is how we ensure user authentication and authorization with the complete flow. Now, what are the key benefits? So first, it's a non-intrusive integration. So applications don't need to handle authentication and authorization separately. This will allow developers to focus on their business logic, and while system manages the IAM in the background. Now, it supports multi-tenancy. So the solution supports multiple tenants, allowing each tenant to customize their identity providers, authentication workflows, and policies for the secure and isolated operations. It also offers a scalable security, so applications are secured automatically with the labels that matches with the existing authorization policies. Also, Auth2 proxy scales horizontally. That makes it capable to handle the high workloads efficiently and ensure the high availability. Now, it also allows the runtime policy enforcement, so you can change your authorization policy anytime, and that will be instantly live. So these are the beautiful key benefits of this solution. Now, yeah, we encourage you to explore how this approach can address your challenges and transform your use cases. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here to help out. Thank you.